This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at midday. This is Anthony Birchley. The United Nations has welcomed the announcement by the Syrian government that it will allow aid to be delivered to earthquake victims in rebel-held parts of the country. At least 24,000 people have died across Syria and Turkey. An appeal by the Disasters Emergency Committee in the UK has raised more than £30 million in just 24 hours. Madara Hetiarachi from the DEC says they're grateful for the support.
We are so appreciative of the UK public, the public here, providing that generous support to this incredible disaster overseas. You've seen the scenes on TV. The scale of destruction is hard to get one's head around. People in Syria, people in Turkey, sleeping out in the elements.
A senior Conservative MP has urged banks to speed up changes that would see them reimburse customers who'd been manipulated into transferring money to criminals. Nearly £600 million was stolen in 2021 through what's known as push payment fraud. Harriet Baldwin says that banks need to take quicker, more decisive action to tackle the problem. The former leader of the Conservatives, Sir Ian Duncan Smith, has called for a senior Chinese official to be arrested when he visits the UK. The government has said that Erkin Tunyas, a high-ranking member of the Chinese Communist Party, could arrive this weekend for a meeting with the Foreign Office. Sir Ian told BBC News that the UK needs to take a much stronger stance on China.
We have got to start being much tougher on China to say, if you want to be part of the free market, if you want to be treated by the rest of the world as a partner, then you have to start abiding by the standard laws and responsibilities that come with that, including full human rights. And they are at the moment practicing slave labour, a thing we thought we hadn't seen since the ending of the Second World War.
The United States is trying to recover the remains of an unidentified object which was shot down as it flew over Alaska yesterday. Officials say it was about the size of a small car. Last week, a Chinese balloon was brought down off the coast of South Carolina. Beijing said it was a civilian device that was monitoring the weather. Police in Merseyside are questioning 3 people who've been arrested on suspicion of violent disorder after clashes outside a hotel which is being used to house asylum seekers. Missiles were thrown and a police van was set on fire. In rugby union, Scotland are looking to win their opening 2 Six Nations matches for the first time in nearly 30 years. They face Wales this evening at Murrayfield. Andy Nicholl is the former captain of Scotland.
There is confidence that Scotland can do it, mainly because of how well they played last week down at Twickenham. And it wasn't, it was a complete performance, both in attack and defence, and for the full 80 minutes, which has been a criticism of Scotland. So there is confidence, but feet are firmly on the ground.
Before that game, Ireland take on France in Dublin.